Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Cincinnati Reds vs Chicago Cubs, Detroit Tigers vs Minnesota Twins, and Chicago White Sox vs Kansas City Royals, which are happening on Monday, July 26, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. While many see Castellanos as too big of a miss for any team to overcome, the Reds have one of the deepest defenses in baseball. The supporting cast has power in Winker and Suarez, and add that to 6 hitters batting over .300 over the last week, and the Reds will be ready to go. For the Cubs, between injuries and just generic inconsistency, it's more difficult to see them having the offense to not only keep pace with the Reds, but also get much going against Mealy. For the Cubs, Hendricks might lead the league in wins, but he also leads the league in home runs and hits surrendered, which the Reds will be looking to take advantage of. Well, since he couldn't get the sweep over St. Louis, they took 2 out of 3 from them and gained a game in the wins column. They're currently 51-48 and in second place in their division, where they're 6.5 games behind Milwaukee for first place. On the bright side, they're a game and a half up on third place St. Louis and 2.5 games up on fourth place Chicago. They are also 5.5 games behind San Diego for the second NL wild card. There's no arguing that Mealy has been Cincy's ace this season, as he has gone 8-4 with a 2.72 ERA and a 1.18 WHIP over 17 starts. In 2 starts against Chicago this season, both of which were Cincinnati wins, Mealy has compiled a 3.21 ERA over 11.2 innings of work. As well as he's pitched this season, Mealy has been fantastic so far in July, where he's 2-0 with a 1.29 ERA and 29 strikeouts over 3 starts. He's been good on the road as well, sporting a 2.52 ERA across 8 starts and 50 frames. My betting advice for that game is to pick Cincinnati Reds. The Twins have looked like a mess on the other side of the All-Star break, and they're on a 3-game losing streak to the Tigers. But all of those losses took place at Comerica Park. Detroit got swept in their last road trip to Target Field, and they were just swept in their previous 3-game road series with the Kansas City Royals. The team has only won twice on the road in the entire month of July. That doesn't bode well for them on Monday, with them rolling out rookie pitcher Matt Manning as the starter. The Twins' bats were too quiet against the Los Angeles Angels. However, a run-in with the Tigers and Manning is the perfect remedy for a struggling team that still has considerable knockout power at the plate. Although Detroit has given up 14 runs in its first 2 games against Kansas City, the Tigers' pitching staff has performed well of late. During Detroit's 7-game winning streak prior to the 2 losses, the Tigers posted 3 shutouts and allowed 2 runs or fewer in 5 of the 7 victories. Overall this season, Detroit has a team ERA of 4.57, which is 22nd in baseball. The Tigers' WHIP is 1.35, and opposing hitters are averaging .248 at the plate against Tigers pitching. Tarik Skubal is leading Detroit in wins with 6 and strikeouts with 109. The name of the starting pitcher for Detroit in Monday's opening game against Kansas City has not yet been released. Sure, the Twins' offense has looked decent when they're getting the big hits. However, when they're not sending pitches into orbit, things just look slow and sluggish. They lost 3 games in their 4-game series with the Los Angeles Angels after being held to no more than 2 runs in those losses. Pineda was sharp enough to steal a win in the Windy City against the Chicago White Sox in his last outing. It was his revenge game after imploding in the previous meeting. We'll see if he can muster a similar effort against a Tigers offense with a .239 batting average and .705 ops. He might have to if the Twins' bats continue to fall silent. My betting advice for that game is to pick Minnesota Twins. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the high stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. The White Sox are well in control of the American League Central, but that doesn't mean they want to keep losing games. Chicago lost the series against the Brewers in Milwaukee, but you have to consider that they have not played well against winning teams on the road this season. I expect a better outcome for Chicago in this spot, as they have won their last 5 road games against losing ball clubs. Chicago is also 19-8 against left-handed pitchers this season. Chicago hit a bit of a rough patch this weekend while getting dominated in the first 2 games of the series against the Brewers, but managed to win a pitcher's duel on Sunday night. Facing off against NL Cy Young contender Brandon Woodruff, the White Sox managed 3 runs in the third on a CB Zavala RBI single followed by a 2-run single off the bat of pitcher Lance Lynn, and Milwaukee's only scoring came in the 5th inning on a solo homer. The Kansas City Royals rallied from a 6-0 deficit against the Detroit Tigers on Saturday to come away with a 9-8 win and extend their current winning streak to 4 games. The Royals are now 41-55 on the year and 4th in the American League Central. The Royals are 9th in MLB with a .245 team batting average and have 61 stolen bases, the 3rd most in the majors. Salvador Perez leads the team with a 2.9 WAR, 22 home runs, and 59 RBI. Whit Merrifield is next with a 2.0 WAR, has 8 home runs, 52 RBI, and a major league best 25 stolen bases. On Monday, Kansas City is scheduled to start veteran southpaw Mike Minor. Minor is 7-8 with a 5.45 ERA this season. In 10 appearances all-time, Minor is 1-3 with a 3.38 ERA against Chicago. Lynn was also terrific on the mound with 6 innings of 1-run ball, allowing 6 hits and no walks, while striking out 6 to pick up his 10th win of the year. Lurie Garcia was the only member of the White Sox to reach base twice and scored a run. The White Sox have been a solid team to gamble on at 53-46 against the spread and are up on the money line for the season. Overs are an even 47-47-5 for the White Sox, including 3-4-3 over their past 10 games. Despite missing some key players for most of the season, the White Sox have put up strong numbers at the plate with an average of 5.01 runs per game and a 0.756 team ops. Chicago pitching has also been excellent with a 3.56 ERA to rank 7th in the league, while striking out an MLB high 10.36 opposing batters per 9 innings. My betting advice for that game is to pick Chicago White Sox. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.